What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And you guys, today is that day. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. And this topic is about like why fathers like rape their own children, or why fathers sleep with their own children, which is I feel like it's so absurd. Like the fact that people even do this, it's crazy. So today we're going to be talking about, you guys, why fathers rape their children. And you guys, it's the most sad topic. Let me just tell you, like, the fact that fathers can even be able to do this. I remember, you guys, and I know that most of you have seen this video. This video called I Married a Monster. It was about a wife like talking about the husband or the ex-husband, about how the ex-husband raped their infant child. And I kind of feel like it's so crazy, and to the point that you can even ask yourself, like, what is going on in this society of today? Like, what can be happening? Like, what is causing all this, you guys? And the fact that most people, like, most children don't talk about it, it's actually very sad. So today we're going to be talking about like why fathers like actually rape their own children. So first reasons first, it can be due to personal like issues, mental trauma on the father side. You guys, there are a lot of like fathers who actually like have experienced exploitation, but most of the time we don't talk about it because we're used to talking about like how men like are the ones who rape girls, how men are the ones who rape people, how men are the ones who sexually exploit others. While we don't also talk about women who also sexually exploit men and boys. So you find that sometimes these men can have gone through so much trauma, like deep inside their heart, like they are in pain. You know, something that you've been done, like something that happened to you when you were a child. Whenever you grow up, it actually like just follows you, especially if you're still traumatized. It actually like follows you, and you find that sometimes you're actually passing it on to your infant child, and which is I feel like so painful, so sad. Like this is not something that even we should be talking about. This is very so not acceptable. Like I don't think this is something that we should even like be entertaining in the society today. But I kind of feel like it's very sad that it's happening. Another reason why it's actually it's as simple as lust. The second reason is lust. Like when a man like has this tendency of not being satisfied with whatever he has, let's say his wife, this is lust. Lust is what happens. Lust is what like occurs next, and it's very sad. And like, but then me when I see men like who lust over young girls, I'm usually like what is happening, like what's wrong? It's crazy the fact that there are men who are old enough to be even our fathers. You know, me, I'm a young girl, but I have so much experience, especially on stuff like, you know, trauma. So yeah, I can actually understand. These are people who like actually last, and it's a very bad spirit. And I kind of feel like most of the time, like these men will be taken to court, and then they'll be like apparently mentally unwell. They'll be found mentally unwell, and the story just ends like that. May kind of feel like they should be taken for, you know, accountability. And it's very okay to take such a person in front, even if it's your own dad, even if it's your own uncle, even if it's your own neighbor. Like put them, you know, in charge of their own actions. Like let them take responsibility for their own actions. It's kind of very sad to see like things that are happening like in our society right now. I also feel like the third reason is actually like to take revenge. Do you know that, you guys, that there are some men who actually like they sexually exploit their own children in order to get like revenge? These instances occur especially when the father is a single father, or the mother just ran away. Like the frustration can be taken down to the child, which is also not okay. Like this is, I'm sorry guys, but this is very sad. If you know anybody who has been sexually exploited or who is sexually exploiting others, I urge you today, take it to the police station, the nearest police station, or call the nearest police, you guys, and let them like help you, because it's not allowed. And I understand that there are people who come forth and say, you know, me, I'm mentally like traumatized, I'm mentally this, I'm mentally that. And I'm like, you know what, I understand that you're mentally this and that, but it's not okay. What you did is not okay. And yes, there are people who go and reform in, you know, correction centers, but make sure that you've taken one there. Another reason, you guys, why I kind of feel like it's also like a bad spirit. Another reason can be a bad spirit, and whereby you feel like you are attacked by a bad spirit, the father or the uncles or the most of the time it's actually the fathers and the uncles. So whenever you feel like the father or the uncle has been doing things that you're not actually okay with or you're not happy with, it's better to take them forth and to like try and like get some help. It's also good that even if they say they're mentally possessed, it's also good for them to go to the pastor to go and get saved. If you like, you can take them to the pastor, but it's also okay to take them forth police stations. Make sure that what, they're held accountable for their mistakes, they're held accountable for whatever they have done wrong. I also kind of feel like at this point it's okay to let me just talk to the girl who might be watching this and was sexually exploited by the dad or by the uncle, that you're not alone and that you're not the first one, you're not the last one. So do not feel ashamed to talk about it. Do not feel ashamed to bring like forth the issue. Like, talk about it. Like, what is the worst thing that can happen to you? Talk about it. Come forth and say, what, this and this happened to me and I am a victim and I need help. If you feel like, there are also mothers who like support the dad apparently, and it's so crazy, like there are mothers who support the dad and they be like, keep quiet, like don't tell people, like don't do this. If you say on you tell on your dad, you don't have anywhere else to go, it's not okay. And the fact that the mother cannot even respect the child enough to like help the child even get help, it's also not okay. So make sure that you also get some help. Anyway, you guys, you have been my lovely audience. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and let me know what do you think down in the comments below. Like, what are other corrective measures that can be taken down upon the fathers who do this, the uncles who do this, the relatives, the neighbors, the men who do this to young girls or to women at large. Also, like, what do you think I've not mentioned in this video, or what do you think you actually like differ with me a little bit? Let me know down in the comments below. You guys have a wonderful time. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.